What's going on, gang? It's your boy Hoodfacts TV, and I'm back with another Elvis joint, man. This one right here is called, man, Elvis Presley, the King of Kindness. I believe he's the king of kindness. You know what I'm saying? I believe this guy right here had a great soul, man. And shout out to everybody that was letting me know, because I definitely had it wrong, was getting in the comments and say he was sick and that's how he got hooked on different type of drugs, because he was trying to cure his sickness or try to help the pain. I actually didn't know that. I thought when somebody said drugs, you know what I'm saying, that's how you could misunderstand a lot of stuff if you don't get the right information. So shout out to you guys, man. I love you guys a lot, man. You know what I'm saying, for clearing that up for me and being nice about it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, shout out to Elvis. Like I said before, I believe he had a kind heart, man. Especially in those times, man, the 60s and 70s, man, when blacks really wasn't accepted, gang. You have backup singers that's black, bro. You know how much money he probably lost, gang, just by that alone. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I'm loving this journey. I'm about to go ahead and jump into this king of kindness, man, because I got a kind heart myself, man. So I love people that help other people out and just be nice to other people for no reason. You know what I'm saying? That's the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go ahead and get to it, gang. But before I get to this video, y'all know what I got to do. I got to make sure you guys are having a positive day. I got to spread that love and send blessings our way. Not only that, man, y'all know God is love, right? So if you spread any type of love, man, I know for a fact you got God inside you. Now, let's go ahead and see what my boy Elvis was talking about. Whew, that was a lot, right, guys? I said a whole lot in a minute and 34 seconds.
People just like I would like to be treated. I try.
I ain't got to hear nothing else. I treat people the way I want to be treated. If everybody lived to that standard, you know how this world would be. You know how beautiful the world would be and how nice the world would be if everybody treat each other the way they want to be treated from somebody. Oh, my God.
I remember that. That's all. It's simple. It's no problem. It's no big effort that I put forth. Yeah.
It's not.
Elvis Presley was not only one of America's most iconic entertainers, he was also one of the most charitable celebrities to ever live. Having been raised poor and by God-fearing parents, Elvis gave from the purity of his heart. Although he fell into a high tax bracket, he never took a tax write-off, nor did he ask for any publicity for his charitable deeds. He gave just for the love of giving.
And that's the way it's supposed to be. That is the way it's supposed to be. Nowadays, you know, people do give from the heart, even though they got cameras out and now, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, and sometimes I used to get mad, but like, if you giving that from the heart, why do you got a camera? You know what I'm saying? But then I understood, I had to understand, like, if people see other people doing good, maybe that'll, you know, trigger them to do some good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody use a camera for good, but some people do use a camera for that. You know what I'm saying? But Elvis is definitely a dope guy, man. He's definitely a dope human being, man. And it's messed up he had a higher life, man. It's messed up he was sick. It's messed up he had so many people against him. It's messed up he grew up poor. It's just messed up. But that shows you, you know what I'm saying? You could become a diamond in the rough and shine bright no matter what your situation is. And Elvis proved that to a lot of people, and still was a kind heart. He wasn't mad he was poor. He wasn't upset, you know what I'm saying, he was poor. He wasn't upset people was talking about him. None of that. I love it, man.
While his many good works would be impossible to list, we'll highlight as many as possible, starting with his $1,050 donation to his old high school, which made it possible for all of the students to attend the annual E.H. Crump Memorial Football Game for the Blind in Memphis, Tennessee.
And let's not forget, that was a lot of money back then. A whole lot of money back then. $1,000 back in 6 days? That was a lot of money, man. I'm telling you, that was like almost $250,000. I'm just playing, but that was a lot of money back then.
Between 1956 and 1957, Elvis performed a number of live concerts to raise money for charities, such as his own youth foundation, the Cynthia Milk Fund, and the Variety Club's Home for Convalescent Children. How many stars aside from Elvis can claim they helped end polio? On October 28, 1956, before an appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show, Elvis was inoculated with Jonas Salk's anti-polio vaccine, which caused the immunization level of all Americans to skyrocket from 0.6% to 80% in a 6-month period.
Hey kids, could I talk to you for about 30 seconds? This is Elvis Presley. Remember polio victims. Join the 1957 March of Dimes today.
By April of 1957, the Salk Institute declared polio all but eradicated on U.S. soil. On January 6, 1957, during his third appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show, Elvis requested Mr. Sullivan ask those watching to send urgent financial contributions to help relieve the plight of some 250,000 Hungarians affected by the Soviet invasion of their country.
Because he feels so keenly, this young man feels so keenly about Hungarian relief, he urges all of us through the country to remember that immediate aid is needed, so long before his benefit show is put on, he wants to remind you to send in your checks to your various churches, Red Cross, etc.
On June 28, 1957, Elvis appeared as a special guest on Danny Thomas's annual Shower of the Stars charity event, which aimed to raise funds to build what is today the most important medical and research center for children with cancer, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Without singing a single song, the King's presence drew over 14,000 donors and work on construction of the hospital's first.
Everybody keeps saying that just his presence alone could bring in massive crowd of people. You know what I'm saying? Elvis, what? You said you need what? You need blood? You need help? You need some donation? We're coming, Elvis. I love it, man. And nothing but an angel, man. Nothing but an angel in a human form, man.
Song, the King's presence drew over 14,000 donors, and work on construction of the hospital's first building commenced later that year. Presley's work with sick children did not begin or end with St. Jude's. Before being drafted by the U.S. Army, he often visited hospitals to comfort children faced with life-threatening illnesses.
He was in the
and
Army?
Donated the hundreds of stuffed animals that he had received from fans worldwide to them.
Beautiful.
One of Elvis's most memorable.
I mean, what is he gonna do with all the stuffed animals? I know millions. He probably had millions of stuffed animals. We probably had a house just for stuffed animals. He probably had a house just for stuffed animals. That's insane, man. But hey, that's a dope gesture. Just like he said, okay, I got all these animals, all these sick kids. I know stuffed animal is gonna bring a smile on their face just for that moment. That's absolutely dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, an angel in human form. Angel in human form. And y'all wonder why he was took away so soon, because he did his job. He did his mission. Believe me, he did his mission, man. And he had to go back home. He had to go back home. And what's so crazy is we don't have nothing like this no more. We don't have people with this type of kindness and this type of heart anymore. Like, name me a celebrity that's been going around doing this type of love for sick kids and donating blood and asking for the troops to come on. Name me somebody that's been doing it. Please name it. And they filthy rich now. They're billionaires. There's billionaires out here that's in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? And back then, Elvis wasn't really making that much money to, you know what I'm saying? He was making millions, probably. You know what I'm saying? But not as much as money is now. Like, people are really, really billionaires off of music and other stuff, is what I'm saying. And we don't have people with more caring heart. It's more greed now than it is caring. I'm sorry for talking along, but this is touching me, guys.
Moments was recorded in the early 70s when he fulfilled the dreams of 8-year-old Denise Sanchez, who passed away soon after a visit from Elvis and her attendance at his concert.
Aww.
I sure will.
I sure will.
Oh. Elvis would often visit with Graceland's secretary, who, among other tasks, sorted his mail. If a photograph.
Even chilling, he was fly. Even chilling, his hair was fly. Even chilling, he had that stuff on. He looked nice, dressed, color coordinated. Yeah. Yeah, Elvis knew how to put it on.
Or a request or a story touched Elvis, he would immediately take steps to help the sender. Whether it was paying off people's debts or their mortgages, helping a family whose father had died in the line of duty, buying someone a home or a car, or giving a disabled person a new wheelchair. If Elvis knew about it, he helped. One such request came from young Ward D. Anderson.
Elvis looked a little healthy right there. He looked like he gained a lot of weight. Look at them cheeks.
Who asked Presley to sponsor her bike ride for children with diabetes. The King responded by pledging $5 per mile, which was much higher than the going rate of 5 cents per mile. Wow. During his lifetime, Elvis donated a number of vehicles for his good causes, including a red Ford Thunderbird to the March of Dimes and one of his own Rolls Royces to a charity for mentally retarded children.
Fire.
In 1964, Elvis bought the Potomac, FDR's presidential yacht, and donated it to St. Jude's, who sold it to raise about $55,000.
Fire, a yacht.
On March 25, 1961, Elvis performed a benefit concert in Hawaii to raise money for the USS Arizona Memorial at Pearl Harbor. The concert raised over $65,000, and a plaque was prominently placed at the memorial site, acknowledging Elvis's efforts in raising the funds. Sadly, the plaque was removed due to unknown, possibly political reasons.
What?
Hawaii.
Why do people hate or people that does so good for the community and for their people? I'm not talking about the rich people because y'all could care less. I'm talking about for the people, us. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. He did that for us, man. Yes, y'all should have kept that up there. But like I say, there's a lot of hating people in both communities, man.
It was also the location of Elvis's most famous concert for charity, Aloha from Hawaii. The 1973 concert was the first to be broadcast live by satellite. It was viewed by a record audience of over 1 billion people worldwide.
Woo! 1 billion is crazy! The man was getting bees. 1 billion views, gang.
The performance raised over $75,000
Live?
for the Kui Lee Cancer Fund, which had been set up following the death of the I'll Remember You songwriter in 1966. In 1975, Elvis raised in excess of $100,000 at a concert in Jackson, Mississippi for victims of a tornado. This concert was deeply personal to Elvis, who was a child when a deadly tornado tore through his hometown of Tupelo.
Oh, man.
Elvis annually presented checks to as many as 50 charities and organizations in Memphis.
Beautiful.
Each check was for a minimum of $1,000, and some were much greater, such as his $10,000 donation to the Memphis Jewish Community Center Building Fund. In recognition of Elvis's charitable contributions throughout his life, Memphis Mayor William Ingram, along with the Governor of Tennessee, Beaufort Ellington, officially declared October 29, 1967, Elvis Presley Day in the city of Memphis and in the state of Tennessee.
Beautiful. He deserved it.
Elvis
deserved
learned
all
early
his
on what it meant
flowers.
to receive food, clothes, and kindness from strangers, and did the same for others in need, both public.
It makes sense, right? People were showing him love when he didn't have nothing. It makes sense, right? That's why they say the people that grew up without it will cherish, not all people, but majority of the people will cherish it more and they will give back more. It makes sense to me, man. He didn't have nothing and people were showing him love, giving him stuff. So why not give it back when I got it? It makes sense.
And privately. While he may not have been a perfect role model, the world today needs more examples of this type of generosity
Yes,
and
sir.
kindness.
Right now, to this day, we need it better right now. We need it bad right
My
now.
mother and my father and the whole family were always considerate of other people's feelings.
He definitely got
I'm proud of the way
all this right here is his mom. From here down here is his mom. The rest of his face is his dad, for sure.
that I was brought up to believe and to treat people, and so I try to remember that. That's all. It's simple. It's no problem.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and to like this video.
Absolutely beautiful story. Dope documentary. I love how you put this together, man. You put it together very, very well. Like I said, I really don't have too much to say because, hey, man, like I said before, he's a angel in human form. It only took me 3 or 4 videos to understand who he was and what type of person he was. You know what I'm saying? And from what I see, he was a great person that had a lot of haters. You know what I'm saying? That tried to tear down his career, try to tear down his image. When I don't see nothing negative about this guy. Nothing negative. He was raised on the same morals I was raised on. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Simple as that. Treat people the way you want to be treated. I got to get his joint right here, 10. I love the documentary, man. I'm going to get back to you guys tomorrow with another reaction, man. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm about to get up out of here and get to the next request, man. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Peace.